Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today I'm going to be doing a follow-up video to the tag that Lil Ms Nat and I posted last week. So we got together and we kind of decided how fun would it be if we did a get ready with me using a lot of our summer go-tos. So we wanted to go ahead and get that put together for you. So if you enjoyed that tag video, then you should enjoy this get ready with me. And if you are brand new and you don't know what I'm talking about, I will make sure to go ahead and link the videos up in the cards so that you are able to check out not just my tag video, but also Lil Ms Nat's tag video as well, because it was a lot of fun to collab and get together with a friend of mine here on YouTube. So let's sort of go through my summer go-to get ready. So the first thing that I have already done is I have applied my sunscreen. So the one that I currently have is the Clinique Pep Start Daily UV Protector Broad Spectrum SPF 50. I like to put that on first and give it a good 10-15 minutes to really sink into my skin. So I did go ahead and do that already. I am wearing one of my favorite maxi dresses and I do have my go-to summer beverage. In fact, I wanted to make sure to include everything, so I am going to have a video playing that is me actually making this drink. I realize silly and extra, but it is really a lovely drink. So all it is ice, a little bit of vodka, some fresh lime juice, and flavored sparkling water. I use the LaCroix lime, but anyone will do really. It's just very light and refreshing and just great for a hot summer's day. So we have those two things already prepared. So let's go ahead and pull back my hair. There we go. And let's actually start with the eyes. No, I lied. In the summer, sorry, I'm so used to starting with my eyes first. In the summer, I really like to go with very fresh, very easy, very luminous looks. So I'm going to go backwards because I'm not going to do a lot with my eyes, to be quite honest with you. So the first thing that I am going to do is I am going to take my Marc Jacobs Dewdrops. These are the original ones in Dew You. And I'm actually going to use this as kind of like a primer. So, all right, let's try that again. So the Marc Jacobs, it is a cream highlight. It's this beautiful, beautiful gold. I'm personally not very good at using cream products like highlighters and blushes and such. So I don't use this properly, if we're being quite honest. But I do love the way that it looks all over my skin underneath my regular face makeup. It just comes through with this beautiful, beautiful luminosity that I think is just so flattering and so lovely. So that is generally the first thing that I will do. All right, and once I've done that, I'll go in with some concealer. I'm not trying to do too much here, to be honest with you. So I'm just going to put a little bit, and I'm just going to go all around. I'm just trying to basically cover the dark circles that are my life, and then put just a little bit on my lid itself because I'm not going to bother with an eyeshadow base because, again, I'm not trying to do a whole lot here. Excellent. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go in with a powder foundation. I really love powder foundations in the summertime because as you sweat and as your natural oils come through, it just absorbs it and keeps you looking nicer longer, in my opinion, at least for my skin. Everybody's skin is different. Everybody's going to react differently to things. My personal favorite is the IT Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC. This is in the shade Light. This is their Airbrush Perfecting Powder Sheer to Full Coverage Finishing Veil SPF 50 UVA UVB. I wear as much sunscreen as possible. especially in the summertime and especially when I know that I'm going to be outside. So I usually use just a flat top kabuki brush. And you know what? I'll bet this is probably going to be too dark for me at the moment. Yeah. That is okay. I'm just going to work it nicely into the skin. I think I probably should have gotten fair, but I think I was wanting to be tanner than I am. Because I do not tan at all. So I really do like to just work it really well into my skin. Again, so that it's not coming across as cakey, but it's giving me coverage. And when it comes to especially powder foundations, whether it's the proper shade or not, I do like to build it up. Go in nice and lightly, make sure that I get it nice and worked in, and then continually go back in. I feel like for me, that's what keeps everything looking the most skin-like, which for me is always what I'm going for. I'm always going for what looks like skin, but very, very pretty skin. I may have to go pick up some fair to kind of mix together. Because this is almost looking a little obvious. Like you can see how light my eyes are in comparison. And I did not put on that much in the way of concealer. So we're really going to work some in on top. See if we can't fix that up a little bit. And a little bit down the neck. Try to blend everybody together. Alrighty, now blush is something that I don't use often over the summer, especially if I'm just going out. Now this is me on like the weekends, not me going to work. Me going to work is still the same. But if I'm just going out for fun and hanging out, then this is the kind of makeup that I do. But I will go in with just a little bit of bronzer just to give some attempt at looking like I am not pasty and white at all times. I am going to go very lightly with it though, because that powder is just a touch dark for me yet. I don't know why I said yet. I don't tan. So I don't know what I was thinking. I must have ordered that online and wasn't paying attention. Or I was just lying to myself thinking, you're gonna go to the beach? You're gonna get some color? No, no. Okay, so in addition to using that on my face as a bronzer, what's wrong with me? I also will throw that up in the crease once I find the brush that I want for that. And I'm just going to be really messy with it. It doesn't need to be anything, you know, amazing, because we're actually going to go in with just a little bit of sparkliness. We're not going to do anything too crazy. Okay, that looks even. I'm good with that. So refreshing. So refreshing. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with just some highlighter. That I like to always have. I like to be nice and glowy. Especially if I'm going to be out in the sunlight. But as with everything else, I do tend to really work it in. I want to shine, but I don't want to have a big old stripe on my face. Ooh, look at that. For any of you that are wondering, this is my Persona Cosmetics Cali Glow highlighter in the shade Zuma. Such a stunning product. Like, genuinely, such a stunning product. I'm going to take that a little bit underneath my brow bone, even though I'm putting it above my brow bone, and basically just all over my face because it is lovely, lovely. And at least on me, because I do work it into the skin, it never looks heavy and obvious on my skin, because it is, in the pan, it does seem like it might be a touch dark, and if you went in super heavy-handed, it could be very obvious. But I do like to just build it up and really work it into my skin so that it just looks wet and shiny and beautiful. Look at that. Yes, that is how I want to be looking. All right, so the eyes are also going to be super duper simple. So for me today, I am going to be using my Hourglass Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow in the shade Reflect, but you don't have to use this. Anything along these lines is going to work really well for you. So if you don't want to go out and spend $30 on a cream eyeshadow, totally get it. ColourPop makes amazing shadows, you know this. So if I weren't using that, then another one that I've used frequently is going to be from the Villains collection. This is one of their Jelly Much shadows. Let me go ahead and give you a swatch. It is so stinking pretty. Let's see if I can get a good swatch here. I mean, just reflective and beautiful and sparkly. I absolutely love it, love it, love it. And dropping it because clumsy. If you have the shade a little quirky, this is one of my favorites. This is along the same sort of vein, but it is a little bit more taupey. So it looks like this. So it does give you kind of a, well, you know what, that's funny. It looks more taupey in the pan, but it is certainly much warmer on the back of my hand. But oh, that is so pretty. That is one of my very favorites. I love it. And then also the shade Light Up. I think this was limited edition though, so I don't know. I want to say this came out this past holiday in the Kathleen Lights holiday bundle thing that was super duper limited edition, but I think is actually still available on the ColourPop website. It's much more sheer and it's got a little bit more of a golden coral. All of these are so, so pretty and would flatter this kind of look. And hey, while we're at it, let's go ahead and just swatch some of the Hourglass Scattered Light next to it so that you can kind of see the theme here that we're going for. So yeah, I mean, God, just look at that. But I'm just going for something that is really shiny, really reflective, but honestly, really easy. It looks like you put a ton of effort in, but really, you're just tapping a really reflective, really beautiful, just all over the lid. That's all we're doing here. And look at that. It is just so easy and so pretty. And there you go. As a finishing touch, certainly, where's my little tiny detailer brush? There it is. As a final step, putting a little bit of the highlighter in the inner corner, I think would look really, really beautiful. Yeah. Bring some additional light and bright into the look. Alrighty, and then finally, lip gloss. I've always loved lip gloss, and I'm so glad that it's coming back into trend because it's just so easy and so comfortable. And I do have a few favorites. So one of the one of the shades of lip gloss that I have loved for many months now. I want to say this came out last summer. This is part of the Becca, Christy Teigen, one of the collaborations that they've done. This is the lip gloss in the shade Beach Nectar. And it's just this really, really beautiful berry lip gloss. It's really, really, really nice. It is so comfortable. It's not super sticky. It doesn't travel around, but it's got enough substance that it doesn't disappear after 20 minutes. But the one that I've just been obsessed with this year is by Smashbox. This is in the Los Angeles formula in the shade Michelada. And I think will go so, so nicely with this look. It is got a very apricot-y, orangey sort of feel to it. And it's beautiful. It's chock full of beautiful glitter. All right, everybody, I'm so sorry. I have no idea when my camera decided to just randomly stop filming. That's been happening more and more recently, and so I do absolutely apologize. I really don't know why my camera does some of the things it does, but all we did was we applied a couple of coats of my favorite lip gloss of the moment, which is by Smashbox. This is their Los Angeles formula in the shade Michelada. It is just so comfortable. It is so pretty. It is just so great. I love it. And I piled on a bunch of mascara, which I feel like brings together any look. I feel like, honestly, you could just apply mascara and lip gloss and be good, but everything is personal preference. But I do feel like those are the two things that for me personally really make me feel and look more put together than I possibly am. But this is my Summer Go Tos Get Ready With Me, and I just love the way it turned out. It is just so fresh and so easy. It's very light, and I really like it. It makes me feel pretty. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video. Oh, the one thing I forgot to do, because I'm wearing so many powder products, is a lot of setting spray is something that something that I make. It smells nice. That I make sure to do to help really melt those powders in, because again, we don't want to look heavy and cakey. Sorry, that was in a weird order. But I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have been participating in the tag, please continue to let me know. It's so exciting to see everybody's videos. And if you wanted to also do your Summer Go Tos Get Ready With Me, make sure to let me know as well. I would love to check them out. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you'll consider subscribing before you leave. And I hope that you're all having an amazing day. I will see you next time. Bye.